school then versus now. Unless you have been living under a rock like Patrick the Star, the world has changed so much over the last decade. Maybe for the worse. Whether that be the cities, food, or the hell of a boring prison we call school. Yes, that disgusting, horrible place. With technology always advancing, its influence starts to grow more and more on the schools. These humans start to act more goofy than ever. I know I'm sounding like an alien, but I'm just keeping it real. Especially with the younger generation, and everything that comes with the shenanigans and tomfoolery of Gen Z. Back in the day, your boy would be vibing, laughing at corny memes I saw on the internet when things weren't as bad, hanging out with the homies, attempting a spit game with some girls, you know, the usual. But nowadays, the average teen is a wannabe internet thug or thinking he's a main character of an anime. Out here smoking on some grass. Like what the duck, man? The amount of shit I witness is ridiculous. I be out here observing it all like I'm the watcher of the universe. But instead of it being that deep, it's just school and stories I hear from my younger friends. These degenerate acts keep getting worse and worse, I fear. And mind you, I ain't no perfect soul myself, and I don't want to sound like your grandpa, but I swear though, I feel certain things got normalized that definitely shouldn't be for younger kids. But anyways, for today's video, I'll be explaining everything that was back then, aka the good times, to how things change now. And after we go over these wild changes, I want y'all to let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this video. But first, we gotta talk about that classroom experience, because that's where we go to school in the first place, to head into that class and learn some knowledge that will totally benefit us in the future. Okay, maybe I lied, but we gotta learn at least some of the basics. 1 + 1 is 2 looking at us, you know what I mean? Now, a couple years back in school, people had some level of respect in class. Obviously, not everybody was on that scholar type of timing. And I'll admit, some people were acting like goofballs. In elementary school, I was known as the chatterbox machine. Yeah, out here talking out my ass, bro.
Shut your nasty ass up when I believe better get to the packet, boy. You better get your shopping cart, crippled fart, got an A, mom, I'm smart.
But even I didn't disrespect my teachers as much when it came to them teaching important lessons. Feel me, your boy had morals. But nowadays, nobody gives a flying monkey about anything. Like to the point where people decided to say F it all. Screw the system. We got 13-year-olds sucking and blowing on a little machine in the back of the classroom with their pothead friends. And we got the gamers of the classroom playing COD Mobile with the homies, while the teacher was waffling about how the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Knowledge. Like I remember when kids were actually trying to participate in class, in whatever subject they were learning about. And people were even getting small awards if you actually answer the right questions. You know, like candy and stuff. You felt me, some simple shit like that. It got the job done. That would have me turning up actually trying to answer all the questions. And then later on become the teacher's pet. But now that shit just died out. Say goodbye to trying, that's lame as shit. And like what I said about technology advancing in schools, we got iPhones to entertain us from our boredom. But what is the point? We can choose to play COD Mobile instead. F this class, bro. I'm trying to get a 40 kill streak. And hey, at this point, I don't blame them. The only time you gotta see someone being productive is when the principal comes in the classroom and tries to observe. When you see a kid trying to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, they don't even want to go to the bathroom. They just say that to skip around the hallways like a lunatic, being unsupervised in a mental asylum, free roaming for a side quest, and then go to the bathroom to get high. Bro trying to come back to class with his eyes so red that you would think my man would be depressed, crying over about some girl. But nope, my man's just on that good shit, you feel me? But even I gotta admit, if I witnessed that shit, I would be laughing low key. Bro got so sick of the class that he wanted to be on chill mode for a bit. I get it, bro. Seriously, I get it. Me personally, you just catch me sleeping in the back of the class at that point. If they ain't getting higher on their phones, these other kids trying to be worse by being nasty and disrespectful to the teachers. Like my brother in Christ, why are you trying to ruin it for everybody else who's trying to get their day over with? I'm convinced these kids are trying to be evil little bastards for the giggles. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool to be disrespectful and rude. Hey bro, record me talking shit to the teacher. It's fun to get hella views, bro. Like bro, such a rude clout chasing ass up, bro. Don't make that shit, bro. Look at this wannabe thug, craving for attention. Now being a teacher in that situation would have me feeling mad, depressed, and wanting to quit. These other kids don't even care about learning, so now you gotta deal with that. Add that with the nasty, disrespectful ones? Oh, brother. Get me out of that job ASAP. They finna start up a whole revolution just for the teachers. They're finna catch me in that bid myself, fuck it. Not so long ago, teachers were on the top of everything and weren't getting disrespected as easily. They were out here being rulers, conquerors, leaders of the class. You try peeping your mouth out to say some BS, Miss Johnson finna come out with the ruler and whoop your ass. For education and learning purposes only, of course. You gotta do what's best for the children. Nowadays, these teachers are getting disrespected the most. These kids be making them their bitch for real. You having to let so much shit slide or else they'll get cancelled. Little Timmy can be on his phone in the middle of class while sucking on his V-stick. And the teacher's trying to be looking at bro letting it slide since there's nothing he can do about it. But at the end, nothing will change. Compared to the old times where if little Timmy even thought about it, you would get knocked out like the Hulk when you piss him off. If you're talking in class a lot, you're getting detention, and you'll probably get sent to the principal's office. But now the BS and degenerate acts have risen so much that in today's standards, you would be seen as a good little boy. Which is crazy, I know, but it's life. I think there is no hope for this behavior and I feel it'll probably get worse from here. Now let's talk about bullying in school, as I made a whole video about it a while ago. I don't condone bullying at all. I know it looks like I talk a lot of shit on this channel, but I just be trolling most of the time. If someone tries to bully you, I do believe in standing up for yourself against that BS. But when it comes to school, it definitely has changed. Maybe for the best or for the worst, depending if the person's being petty. It went from the classic little fights and shoving the nerd to the locker room, to now girls canceling you on their Snapchat for saying a mean word or starting a digital rumor. Guys, Brad called me ugly. What the shit?
You need to leave.
It's never that deep, bruh. And yet your whole school career would be over just like that. In school lunch, it was chill back then. Talking to the homies about video games, random stuff. The school lunch itself back then was alright. You got the wings, baby. But now people want to start food fights or actual fights in the middle of lunch. World Star! And nobody's trying to do anything about it. Everyone's going to have their phones out instead and record them trying to go viral with it. Like, dog, it's too early for this. Chill out. Just eat your food, bro. Why is you beefing in the middle of the school lunch? For the school bathroom, that place was always disgusting. But now it's disgusting and cringe. Got people out here doing TikTok dances in the bathroom with randoms and vaping. Back then, you piss and dip or trade Pokemon cards with the boys, which I now realize was the kid-friendly version of gambling. But hey, compared to today's standards, we weren't really doing nothing wrong, are we? At least I ain't trying to hotbox the whole bathroom. I ain't that selfish. I'll be trying to destroy everybody's lungs in that bit. Like, it's literally impossible to take a poop with all this going on. And then we had these other kids starting to sell certain substances. Went from trading Pokemon cards to trading white sugar, pills, you name it. Gym class definitely changed so much. Went from having fun rolling around on some goofy scooter thing to now playing sports that I didn't want to participate at all, but I didn't have a choice since the general was on my booty. Besides basketball, that was fun on certain occasions. I know for some people in high school though, you could also chill on the bleachers, but it really depends on your school. One thing I guess will never change though is the pacer test. That bloody annoying fitness grammar of a pacer test. And you know, after all the guys tried to be last and impress everybody, going straight to that water fountain, thirsty as hell. In general, I feel like back then kids were very much ops. Like, bro, I could be talking to my friend about something important while the class is in the hallways going somewhere, and the op friend would be like, shh, shut up, Jeffrey. Like, how about you shh your lame ass up? Get in front of the line since you care that much. Get out of our business, you fed. Bros most definitely fun to be an FBI agent in the future. The school assemblies back then were amazing, and everybody would be getting hyped for them.
Oh yeah!
Like, bro, we had a whole magician coming in on some Doctor Strange type shit, music video parodies, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nerd when it came to that book fair stuff. Yes, bro, I loved books back in the day, that was my thing. Now school assemblies just suck, but it's straight to the trash. Now it's just TSAs about cyberbullying, like the whole school isn't acting worse on the internet. All of them are just a bunch of trolls. Interaction in school is also something that got more mute and less socializing. You go from talking to friends about life or how trash school is, now you just see hundreds of kids roaming in the hallways, on their phones watching YouTube videos or worse. TikToks with like 3 to 4 videos all at once. Like, goddamn, our attention spans are so screwed. Like, with teachers, I can understand being bored of them. But legit, kids can't even focus on what their friend is talking about without some type of stimulation in the background. It's so bad, dog. Another thing I noticed was the difference in slang was a few years ago to now. Got little kids in the school talking about some MPC, YB better plus ratio, W Riz, bro, when all you're doing is just talking to a girl in the hallways. I know middle school is full of Vine references though, talking about some yeet, yeah, like what the shit. But anyways, how was school for you? If you wanted to ride me, I'll put my social media and Discord link down in the description below. If you haven't already, very appreciate you hit that like button, subscribe, post notifications on to know when I drop another video. Stay blessed and I'm out of here.
You a cute Martha Ducker, no cap. I pray y'all have a great day. If you enjoyed today's video, go check out this random video and follow socials to keep up to date with Jeffrey Blessed.